And thank you all for being a part of this and vibing with me. So the show pretty much we drop a lot of celebrity tea and sports tea. We get each other's outlook and opinions on each story. So the first story we're gonna take down tonight is Boosie basically spoke about being the only celebrity at his movie premiere. Um, Boosie took onto social media to plead with fellow artists to help him promote his new movie, Waterboys. Following his ban from Instagram, he's even asked bloggers to share his movie for today's release date. And Boosie had a premiere ahead of the movie's drop, which he was actually the only celebrity that showed up. Now, do you guys feel it's necessary to have celebrity support in order for a movie project to be successful? Anybody's welcome to answer first.
I'm go at this point in time. Look at here. If you're the only person that's there, that shows that shows you done rubbed a lot of people the wrong damn direction. And honestly, them celebrities are honestly gonna pretty much represent the whole. If a lot of people ain't there because they ain't excited, neither will pretty much everybody else. Like me and you was like, well, don't nobody else want to see it. I ain't got time.
Mm-hmm.
Facts. I agree.
I agree too, because I'm like, I love his personality, but in a movie, I don't know. I think it's too far. Like I feel like some people take things kind of too far. Like stick to certain things you're okay at, and I could
What
imagine.
you good at? Like
Right, I'm
walking.
like maybe a YouTube movie. I would have seen it. I probably if he would put it on YouTube where we all could just click on and see, that'd have been pretty cool. I don't think he should have did like a whole movie theater situation. So,
Right.
I think it would have been cool though. It probably would have been funny. It might have been funny. I think it would have been funny.
I have to strongly disagree. I mean, this is Boosie we talking about. He got a fan base, like a real loyal, fan base. So it's like I feel him. You know what I'm saying? Behind the scenes, there's a lot that we don't see, you know what I mean? It's a lot of celebrities that, you know what I mean, that they support each other. So I know he done supported some people. So in my mind, I'm like him, like, hey, y'all, nobody pull up.
Oh,
That's how I would have felt.
Right.
Yeah, now I'm with you on that. I'd be in my feeling like as you looking around like, damn, ain't nobody come here.
Yeah, ain't
Like,
nobody pulled up. Yeah, it's just like, just imagine all right, so we shot a movie and we came out our own pocket with a low budget, but it's a budget nonetheless. You know what I'm saying? So we actually, put some time into it, and that was,
I think
that's
that's
what happened.
no, that's what I was trying to say because it's not like I'm saying like he's not a creative person at all. I'm saying like I'm surprised nobody did support him because my thing is I wouldn't think that it would be something dramatic. I'm pretty sure it was funny. Like I'm saying, it's a low budget movie, so in my mind it's like maybe people wasn't taking him serious in that way. And not saying like he's
I
not
want to know why though. Like, why you ain't got no people right now? I want to know why. What you do? You fucked up.
Right. So that was my follow-up question. Why do you guys believe he doesn't have such, a major support system? Because I'm a fan of Boosie and I follow a lot of his stories from time to time. And he does some outlandish stuff from time to time. He says some crazy things. So do you believe he is the reason why himself does not have that level of support?
At the end of the day, you are your own brand. Look at here. Everything that comes out your mouth represents your brand. You know what I mean? This man fucked up. I ain't gonna say fucked up, but like I said, you pretty much damn near tarnish your own brand. So now you gotta figure that out. You banned on Instagram? Like the fuck? Like how the hell do you get banned on Instagram? Like,
Okay.
yeah, see? That's some
Exactly.
shit.
I'm gonna say
That's
to
some
his
shit.
credit, I'm gonna say to his credit on that one. It's a lot of stuff that go on Instagram, and others haven't got banned. But yeah, I just might feel like he was a little blackballed. We would say, yeah, a little
I
black.
about to say he was, and you know why?
I'll give you that.
You see,
I ain't mad at that.
Oh, I think
I'll
that's
give you that. I ain't mad.
It's like, hold on, wait a minute. I can't do this, but others, and so hey, it is what it is. But like you said, at the end of the day, ultimately, like if you want to be in that lane, it's like you have to make a choice. It almost come back to sacrifice of of professionalism.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I get it most definitely, but like you said, directions though at the same time, in some form it is kind of his fault, even though I am on his side though. Most
You
Right.
did something.
definitely.
Something.
You fucked up. You fucked up.
Something.
So can we all agree that everyone needs some level of support, for, even if it's from friends? Can we all agree?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So I'm gonna say the moral of that story is everyone needs some type of support system. That's my moral of that story. So the next story we're gonna talk about is Rihanna receiving backlash and being called a hypocrite for being the headline of the upcoming Super Bowl halftime show. So September 25th, she actually announced that she will be performing at the 2023 show. But back in 2019, the singer reportedly turned down the Super Bowl show. And she said that she was supporting Colin Kaepernick during the national anthem for kneeling and protesting for injustice, police brutality, and systematic oppression. So later on in 2019, after declining, Rihanna spoke to Vogue about refusing to perform. She said, I just couldn't be a sellout. I couldn't be an enabler. There's things within that organization that I do not agree with at all. And I was not about to go and be any service to them in any kind of way. So my question is it okay to go back on your word when it comes to something that detrimental of a topic, such as protesting against the same company you once turned down and now you're willing to work with?
Clout. Yep, I'm with Mrs. First thing, it was for clout. The reason why she did it in the first damn place. Like, let's just go ahead and say it. If you really felt that way, you wouldn't be that. You doing that shit for clout. I don't understand why Rihanna doing that so much shit for clout. She worth so much damn money. It's fucking crazy. But yeah, you do anything for clout. And then after that, you know what I mean? Our money change. You know, them bills all pile up, and I really would love a couple of million. To just round out this next year and start this motherfucker off with a bang. So I'm pretty sure her looking at that paycheck or what the hell they offered her, she was in the moment. That was clout right there.
Right.
She ain't really mean that shit.
Right.
It's very interesting. I think for me, I don't really think it was money, to be honest, because she about to come out with her own hair. She about to make another bag.
I disagree.
Trust me, she gonna make a bag off this hair. She about to sell this crazy stuff. I think it was something behind closed doors. It has to be, because I definitely did. I was in shock too when I found out she was doing that, because I'm like, what did they promise her? Did they going to change something? Because she always stand for something. Imagine what she did to the young lady that was supporting abuse that day, and took her off the campaign. So I think they probably promised her they're going to change something. Maybe we're not going to know to them, but I know obviously it had to been something like that, because I'm just thinking like she's really big on certain things. But it could be money, right? But I'm like, money. Is it that real of this money she's trying to get though? Or is it something else they promised this lady? They probably promised her something else.
Money. Money. I'm telling you. It's got commas and decimals that we don't even count, lad. Money.
That's a good way to think of it. Kingy, what's your answer?
Is that 14 commas? How do you know you could put 14 commas in a number?
Is it okay to go back on your word when dealing with
something? Is it okay to go back on your word? I mean, just honestly, it just depends on how big the check was and what was said. I mean, it's like, hold on, wait a minute. How much they talking about? It's one of them situations or whatever. They not hurting nobody, right? They ain't killing they not testing on animals. Okay, we good. Let's go.
Look. I'm turning all this money down. There's no other way that I can make this kind of money right now. That quickly, that easily.
I mean, big corporations, big companies have been doing it since forever. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, she got some smart people around them that want to keep putting their money in her pocket. Clearly, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I feel like it's not so much of a situation with like a sellout. I mean, who cares? She getting money at this point. You feel what I'm saying?
So at the end of the day, anybody who sits there and says that everybody who's probably mad. I guarantee ain't doing the whole same thing about when the national anthem comes down, I'm taking a knee. I guarantee they're not doing that today, right here, right now. So, like I said, if you ain't doing that today, right here, right now, I want to hear it. She's, hey, look at here, get to that money. Let's get to that money.
Facts. So would you guys go back on your word in her situation?
That check is real nice, and at the end of the day, all them haters are not driving this Lamborghini, not in this nice ass house. They ain't going to this fucking vacation. They ain't buying this jet that I'm about to buy. Yeah, fuck that.
Right. She on the PJ everywhere.
Look at here.
Oh, I want to go to Rome tomorrow.
Okay.
They gassing up the PJ with that money.
Moral of the story, be careful how you move because you never know what the future brings. All right, next story we're going to discuss is Megan Thee Stallion. So Megan Thee Stallion she actually launched a good project. She's giving...
Now she actually did something good, my bad.
Did something good? Wow. Why I feel like y'all got like previous history. Y'all got like previous history subject or something?
Not at all. Not at all.
It was the way she actually did something good. Like, it was just the way she said it. I'm sorry.
All right. Megan she's giving her fans tools to bounce back, how a bad bee always do. With her new online mental health portal launched on Tuesday, Bad Bees Had Bad Days is actually a free comprehensive resource network designed for users with the services that best fit their needs. Megan stated she just feels like right now mental health is more important to her than ever because she's had more pressure on her than ever. When I was Megan and wasn't criticized and under pressure and and magnified, I feel much better. Megan claims that Bad Bees Have a Bad Day is broken up into 4 subsections, which is therapy platforms, mental health resources directories, and a LGBTQIA community helpline. The site provides avenues for immediate assistance, including a number of helplines for things like suicide and crisis, substance abuse, LGBTQ youth, and more. Megan stated that it wasn't until she lost her mother and father that she realized she actually needed help. So why do you guys think a lot of people wait until things are going extremely bad to seek help?
Human nature. It's like,
Pride.
People wait till the last minute. I go to the doctor later till it just hurt. Or you just can't even walk and then, my foot broke. I gotta go and go to the doctor about this broke foot. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of the same type of deal. Fear of being judged, all of it. Don't want to look weak.
I think fear of being judged is the main reason. People don't want to feel like there's something wrong with them. Yeah, do you have anything to add on that, Rexis, Coco?
Yeah, I think it's very interesting. I think some people have to be in a different breaking point in their life. It's really interesting too, because I think maybe right then and there you don't need it, but obviously later on you probably do. And my thing is not a conversation we all have. Like, we don't go to dinner and be like, are you going to therapy today? Did you go to therapy, girl? Because I didn't see you there. So, it's not like we could share that in common. Like, I can't be like, girl, I didn't catch you at the 4 p.m. session because where you was at? Because they was talking about some good stuff. Mm-hmm. Like, it's not like we're engaging in that way. So I think if we make it like a normal conversation, it'll be great. It will be great. I don't think there's nothing wrong with it, especially people that probably are by themselves. People are really by themselves to this point. Like, during these times, you probably lost family, you probably lost friends. And so it's like when you start to feel you're by yourself, who are you going to talk to? So it comes down to, I'm about to talk to this therapist because clearly I'm about to go crazy.
I think it comes down to like the people that you got around you. You know what I mean? Like, do you feel that if something goes wrong right now and I'm just like, it's going bad, and it's 1 o'clock in the morning, can I pick up the phone? Can I call this person now? And why they're going to, it was just drunk, man. Go back to sleep. You'll be fine. You know what I mean? Or are they going to sit there and talk to you? Are they going to laugh at you? Or like, our pride kind of keeps us from picking up that phone. Like, man, I'll be all right, man. Fuck this shit. I can get through this. I can get through this. I've been through worse.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like that song. Let me pull it here. Pride is the devil. Like it will get to us all the time. We are so quick to be like but at the same time, like I said, as support structures, because every single person in here is a support structure to somebody. It ain't nothing wrong with giving somebody their road and just simply asking how they doing. Out of the blue, hey, how you doing today? I'm fine. Yeah, everything fine. I'm just asking. Have a good day. And go about your way. Like I'm telling you, that should go a long way. Somebody could be on their last limb feeling real sad. And like they just simply a message like, how you feeling today? Hey, look, that person cares. I'm telling you, it can make all the difference. Check in on your people often. You never know what they go through.
I agree. Do you guys think that this is the start of musical artists to start pushing mental health awareness?
I think they've been a couple of people been obviously. I noticed that too. Like a couple of people do that. Yeah, but I think it's great that now the people that are utilizing their platforms, because the thing is people wasn't waiting until they got so big. So I think now that she's noticing, like she said, her back is against the wall, it's pressure on her too, because now everybody's watching you. We're waiting to see what you're about to say. So it comes down to utilize this for something great. And I think a lot of people usually wait for certain timings. Like, I'm gonna wait till I get this check over here. I'm gonna wait till this person see me over here. She's kind of like, I'm letting y'all know that this is my time because I'm breaking down too. So I think it's kind of fair. It's fair.
Okay. So my advice is, even when things aren't going, when things are going good in life, still seek help. Still talk to someone. There's nothing wrong with getting therapy, whether things are going good or bad. The moral of the story is there's nothing wrong with seeking help. That's the moral of the story. And if anyone's interested in checking out her website, it's Bad Bees spelled out, havebaddays.com.
Bad bees.
Bad.
Like, is that a B-E-E? Is that a B by itself? Is that a
B-I-T-C-H-E-S?
Oh,
okay?
Okay.
Oh, that's the web. That's the official website for the mental health.
Sounds pretty inviting.
All right. All right.
Oh my
God. Right. Okay, I guess.
I tried, Meg. I tried if you're watching. Next title. Next title, rapper. The baby claims he slept with Megan Thee Stallion. I don't know if you guys heard about this story, but the baby dropped his new album, Baby on Baby 2, on September 23rd. And one of his songs, titled Boogeyman, the baby claimed he was intimate with Megan Thee Stallion. Now, there was a time where Megan and the baby called each other their industry husband and wife, once upon a time. However, things did take a turn when Tory Lanez released his song Scat featuring the baby. Although there was controversy, the baby unfollowed the stallion on social media and confirmed an end to their friendship. But now with his new album release of his latest album has reignited his feud with the Grammy Award-winning rapper. He states in the song, "You played with me and that ish is childish. The day before she said that, Tory Lanez shot her. I was smashing on Megan Thee Stallion, waited to say that ish on my chest, next album. Hit it the day before too, but I kept it player. I ain't saying nothing about it." Yeah. So Megan responds by saying at her latest performance, she didn't say anything before her show. She didn't say anything after the show. She waited to her show was actually going on. And she stated to her audience, "It's my body and I do what I want." So Megan and the baby both recently have projects that recently dropped. So my very first question is, when is it ever okay to kiss and tell?
What are we, 6? Like, no. Be a fucking adult. Go get some ass and then get back on. You know what I mean? Go do what the hell you need to do. Like, when the fuck do we talk about body count anymore? Like, does that really even come up? Hey, who you with last night? None of your fucking business. Any other questions? Let's go.
I agree.
That's my life.
I agree.
Like you need cool points or something, right?
Yes, and to put it in a whole song, I feel like it's just a bit much, a bit too
You
much.
know, he's kind of lost right now.
Childish.
I look at him now like he's fading out, and that's what happens when you can see somebody's trying to hold on to their life. He's kind of fading out to this point, and I just feel like for her, and then you got to think about it. I think people understand that to the point as women, that's not gonna break nobody down when you tell me we fucked, because the whole point is you never touched it again. So it's the whole point that you mad because you obviously you can't do it again. So now
You know
you want
you
to
ain't
talk.
getting it back, right? Like any hopes
So
of
he
doing
kind
that
of showed his
again?
colors, to be honest with you. Because it's like, oh, he mad because he didn't get this again. And I got a whole life living my best life. So it's interesting with him. He's fading out, and he has cool music, but I just feel like he got to just call it a day, switch it out, maybe go somewhere else. Yeah.
So,
Men
go
tell-
ahead, Cindy. So my next
Right.
question is, do you guys believe that this is a publicity stunt?
Yes,
A publicity
100%.
stunt? Oh, for sure. Most definitely.
Do anything for clout. Hey.
So besides it being a publicity stunt, you guys don't think it actually happened?
No, I think they
Oh,
did.
I think it happened too.
It did.
Okay.
It did.
It did. It did.
I don't
Shout
see,
out to y'all.
I don't see
Like she
why.
said, she was telling nobody.
Yeah, I don't see why it wouldn't have happened. The thing is like, why is this a point of discussion? Who cares?
Right.
Just say
Why are we talking about a relationship that we did months ago, years ago? Like, why is that relevant to that?
the fact that he said in the song, who I mean, you know what I'm saying? It was just wordplay. He could just been saying anyway. It's like the media just blows it up so that you know what I mean. So it's kind of, but I mean, you gotta watch what you say, but still, though.
Exactly. So the baby we know has a pattern of playing with women. Do you think that's just him? Like that's just him plays with women?
He got a pattern of playing with these women.
See, when you say play, I feel like he played with the truth. Like you see how he was lying, saying this girl wasn't his baby mother, and she really was. So I feel like he plays with the truth. He's trying to see who's going to gravitate to it because it's the truth. But then if we kind of brush it off, clearly he's going to try to find something else. So yeah, he's kind of speaking on himself.
So that's just him as a person. Fair to say. That's just him as a person.
Man down.
So the moral of the story is be careful who and what you decide to entertain. And now we're gonna step into Kingy's sports tea.
Oh, we about to fuck it up. Let's go.
All right, man. Where my sports?
No, there's some
fans?
good categories
I
on this
heard
one
you
too.
earlier. We were talking about. I mean, she came here and she said, "How about them Cowboys?" Well, how about them Cowboys? They like one of the biggest Cinderella stories going on at the start of the season. They lost their quarterback, as y'all know. You know what I'm saying? Dak Prescott, he went down. All right. So the big controversy, they having a little early success without him. The big controversy is they don't need him because they got a young quarterback. You know what I'm saying? He's let's just say he's light skinned. So it looks better for USA, in my opinion. So it's a lot of backlash going on about that. But yeah, that's that situation. But what I about to say, the Raiders. Any Raiders fans in here? No Raiders fans in here? All right, well, good, cause y'all 0-3. If any Raiders fans, y'all horrible right now. That's really the world of football. Everybody talking about Dallas doing well. Any Dallas fans in here? Shout out to Dallas. How about them Cowboys?
Dallas is doing well. Just give it time. The playoffs are coming. We'll see what happens then.
Playoffs coming. This happens. So
Dallas might as well change jerseys by the time they reach the playoff. They're a completely new team.
Don't get your feelings hurt, Dallas. Okay. Don't get your feelings.
I love it.
I'm trying to believe in Dallas. We were talking about the Suns last week and how their owner was fined $10 million and suspended for a year, and he sold the team. So it's like, I guess when it rains, it's pouring over there in Phoenix.
Petty.
Because now, all right, so the coach Monty Williams and what's his name, Aiden. They star center haven't spoken since all the controversy of basically it was word that the coach called him soft. Okay, so that's what's going on over there. After all of the, you got the owner with the racial slurs, saying the N word and all this. You got the coach into it, one of the star players. They over there. It's a mess going on over there. All right, but you got all that going on in the world of basketball. It's so much going on in Boston. Okay, shout out to everybody who just tuning in. This is Anonymously Ari. We got Ari, Rex's, Miss Coco Bunny, Kingy, and this thing. But the biggest story, all right, what's going on right now is Udoka, the the coach from that had his first season with the Celtics last year, and he took them all the way to the finals. They end up losing to the Warriors, but he took them all the way to the finals. Yeah. So we're gonna jump straight into that. That's the biggest sports situation right now. All right. So sources previously told ESPN Woj, via Woj, that Udoka had an intimate relationship with a female member of the franchise staff. They gave him a 1 year effective immediately suspension, and his and a decision about his future is on the table. Basically, they saying they probably finna get rid of his ass. Okay, they probably about to get rid of his ass. So if y'all didn't know, yes, they asked it in the comments. His fiance, longtime fiance, is Nia Long. Okay, they had a baby back in 2011, and also I found out back in 2011 she had already expressed to him how she doesn't want to get married. All right, all right. So the biggest controversy when we y'all to get y'all thought on this whole situation is, all right. So he got a suspension, but the female is not getting no suspension. There are no actions or anything that she's not even being named. Okay, but as him being the head coach, he publicly had to go and do all this and whatever this, that, and the third. But they're saying sources saying that yeah, the NBA exactly. Sources saying that she was married herself too, so the company's trying to help her out so she can keep her situation in line. So now all these women are outraged that work for the Celtics organization because they haven't released her name publicly, and it could be any one of them, basically. So, what y'all thoughts on all that this Celtic drama? Nia Long,
Yeah.
fiance.
If everybody doing dirt and somebody getting drunk in the mud, look at here. Yeah, everybody better be in the mud splashing at the same motherfucking time. Look at here. I'll be damned. I'll be damned if you sitting on silent. Now bring your ass the fuck in here. The fuck, this mud is nice. Come on. You ain't about to get me tore the fuck down.
Y'all about to get every female about to watch basketball because this seems like it's about to be the bad girls club. This sounds crazy. Like I would never thought like it's so much happening, especially like I said, during these times it's like money is moving, things are moving, people are becoming little here and there. So I feel like this is very interesting because obviously it's this non-disclosure situation too, because it's very when you think about it, you're kind of like people sometimes think about fun in a certain way, but obviously how we look at it is like it's dead wrong, and that's probably why it's to this point that this lady, whoever she is hot in her life. But I think it makes me feel like this is going to be some bad girls club coming to it. So just know I'm about to start watching basketball every.
You said don't hide now. You had no issues hiding when you were between them sheets. So like I said, you knew the risk whenever you jumped in between them sheets. So don't hide now. You did it. Come on out in this mud. This shit nice. The fuck.
Yeah, I just felt like, if I'm going down, we all going down.
Yeah, right. TV.
We all going down. But see,
going down. Hello.
Like ATL had said too, it was an NDA, that he signed. He can't publicly release her name or he'll get sued or something. You know, everybody should have just mind their business because it's all screwed up. How some people be put. Nah, that part too. I see, man. But I'm just say,
And let me make an anonymous Instagram page real quick and post one name and just leave it there. The fuck? Hey, can you type this name in your shit? I'll give you $13 million. Just type this name in your shit and post it. Don't say shit else.
It's
What's the
interesting.
question? Yeah.
Nah, that's hard like that. Yeah, yeah, Missy, we talked about that Brett Favre situation last week. Y'all done heard about that.
What?
Y'all done heard about Brett Favre. You a Brett Favre fan, Coco? The way you looked at it?
I was like, wait, what happened? I just
Yeah, that
Oh
Brett Favre.
shit!
Her race.
Brett Favre, the new bad wolf. Go ahead, King. Tell him. Tell him.
Is other also, but yeah, last week we talked about the Brett Favre scandal. He has been tracked, linked to about $8 million. Okay, out of like I think roughly like 70 billion of welfare money that was supposed to go to the state of Mississippi. Okay, so just think about it like this: 11,000 people applied for assistance. Only like 167 people out of 11,000 were enrolled. Everybody else was turned away. Whilst all of them was getting to the bag out in Mississippi. Yeah. So if you lived in Mississippi, you applied for food stamps. You wonder why you wasn't getting them. Yeah, that was why. Okay.
Brett Favre was eating lobster on your food stamp.
Brett Favre and them. That's why the governor resigned because the governor they got these text messages between him and Brett Favre saying basically like if you scratch my back, I'm scratch your back. He was trying to get him.
You type that shit in the message. You ain't seen no movies. Go sit on a park bench with a damn trench coat. The fuck?
Right.
Type that shit.
It wasn't even it came from me directly. Nowhere.
Here.
Come on, man.
I feel like people would just be in a dire need. They just lose track of how to keep up with track because clearly he did not care. That's crazy to me. And then this is why I tell people you think about that too. Like the people that be working in these type of systems, you think about it, just because they live in a good life. These people feel like they're working hard for their money, but they got to give they hard working money to these people that they feel like you should not be lazy. That's how people look at it. But then now you see they start to get greedy because they're like, oh, wait, this is too much money y'all giving these people. This supposed to be, and it gets real. That's why I'd be like, watch who the type of people they hire for work for these agencies. It gets real.
The thing that's crazy to me is Brett Favre makes more in a day than I make annually. What the fuck are you stealing that kind of money for? Like, I don't get it. Like, you need more? Your wife is lit. Your wife is why? You don't need for nothing.
Pure greed. That's the only answer I can think of is just pure greed.
Mm-hmm.
You agree. I'm gonna just say he's probably been doing it, and it's just him getting caught. And they probably been doing this or doing other stuff like that. You know what I mean? He was supposed to give these speeches. Why are y'all giving him money, welfare money, to give speeches that he didn't even give? And then when they contacted him about returning the money, they fired the guy. And that's how the governor ended up getting caught up by the FBI and all this anyway, because when they contacted Brett Favre about returning that money, and Brett Favre wasn't going to return, and then he got like an interest of like $300K on top of the $1 million that we know for sure that he got. All right,
he got it though.
Nah, that part though. So
he can send that shit through Cash App right now. He wouldn't even notice the numbers in his bank account change. You wouldn't even see that difference in his bank account. The fuck?
I mean, that's bad.
But that just shows that we are kind of we need to stop playing ourselves and know ain't nobody watching us really. Okay, that's why I hate when people say, "Oh, I'm scared." Girl, what you scared of? Ain't nobody watching you. Ain't nobody worried about your ass. Like
Stop paying
I'm
your
like,
ass
look at
no
these people
attention.
here. They so quietly doing
Nobody.
this type of stuff, and then your ass think you scared. You like, I don't want to do this because I don't know if they're gonna find me. Girl, ain't nobody worried about you because they ain't worried about this man right here. This is crazy.
They got
It is
bigger fish to
crazy.
fry. Yeah, definitely got bigger fish to fry. Well, that concludes the sports aspect of the show for Sports Tea. So, guys, I appreciate all of you guys for coming through. Anonymously Ari every Wednesday at 7. Today we spoke about Boosie's movie premiere, how he was the only celebrity at his own movie premiere. We also talked about Rihanna being called a hypocrite because now she's agreeing to do the halftime show, but back in 2019 she declined. We also talked about how Megan Thee Stallion has invented a new tool for those suffering from mental health. We talked about rumors of
Can
the
you give me that website one more time?
The website is Bad Bees Have a Bad Day.
Hey, you know what? That actually sound like a OnlyFans type of website.
It
It
does.
do. Hey, you seen that new fucking that you seen that new short bad bitches have bad days? Man, that shit lit.
It does.
Oh my god! At least we know people gonna sign up.
Right? Just because of the name. Just because of the name.
Just because of the name, I'm going to the website.
Just to be nosy.
And last but not least, we discussed rapper DaBaby claiming that he slept with Megan Thee Stallion and her response to that. I want to thank all of you guys again for coming through to the show. I want you guys to go ahead and let everyone know where they can find you. What do you guys have going on tags? Ladies first, Coco.
Da, da, da. So every day I'm streaming all types of hours and day, and clearly I also have this amazing show on Sundays, which is not what it seems. And you guys know it's every day Sunday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, okay? Eastern Standard Time, and we're gonna be making some fly, cute clothes and some amazing stuff. So you guys can always tune in and check me out, and just know that I'm always here to see some cool items you like to make as well. So.
Thank you, beautiful. Rexes.
What's going on, y'all? Rexus. Of course, we got Executive Chef Wars every Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We got Hood Wars coming up. It's our once a month show. They cooking the ratchet shit. Look here, jailhouse burritos heat up in a microwave and like wrapped in sandpaper. I don't give a fuck. As long as you can eat it, go get it. We take shots every 15 minutes. We smoke every 30 minutes. Profanity is highly encouraged. We do it once a month. If you miss it, you fucking miss it. I ain't recording shit. Besides that, you can catch me usually with a glass of whiskey and some good music.
Thank you, Rexes. And
What's up, everybody? Hell of a show, Ari. You know, shout out to everybody here. I mean, you know, how could I follow up these two lovely people right here, man? You know, go check them out. Go check me out. I got a show in the morning. Come check me out in the morning. Throwback Thursdays start at 9 a.m. You don't want to miss it. And then tomorrow night, my feature show, longest running music showcase show, 9 o'clock. Yeah, come over and enjoy the show.
all right, thank you guys so much again. Next show is next Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. If you guys are ever interested in being a special guest on the show, feel free to contact me through DMs on Instagram. And I appreciate for having you three again. It's greatly appreciated, and I had a lot of fun. But now it's time for me to pour me a glass of wine. Thank y'all so much.
Right.
You're welcome, love.
This is gonna be on the show next week.
You gonna be on the show next week?